Beneath the waves, where sunlight cannot reach, a world of darkness stretches for miles, a black, silent expanse where life moves slowly, eerily, like shadows of another universe. And then, faint flickers of light begin to appear, glimmers that twist, pulse, and shimmer in patterns almost impossible to comprehend. It's a world where light is not warmth, not day, not life as we know it. It is mystery itself, and the creatures that wield it are among the strangest on Earth. We start our journey in the twilight zone of the ocean, between 200 and 1,000 meters deep. Here, light is scarce, fading into a gray-blue haze. Visibility is poor, temperatures plummet. Predators and prey navigate by touch, smell, and increasingly by the faint, unnatural glow of bioluminescence. But the deeper we go, into the midnight zone, the world becomes alien. No sunlight penetrates. The water is near freezing. Pressure crushes anything unadapted. And yet, life not only survives, it flourishes in forms that seem more nightmare than nature. Among the most mesmerizing of these creatures are the deep-sea jellyfish. Their delicate, gelatinous bodies float through the darkness, almost weightless, their translucent bells revealing faint glimpses of internal structures. And most striking of all, their glow. Bioluminescence is life's secret language in the deep. For jellyfish, light can serve many purposes: luring prey, confusing predators, attracting mates, or even communicating with others in the abyss. Some jellyfish pulse in rhythmic patterns like ghostly lanterns in the dark. Others flicker unpredictably, sudden bursts that vanish before the eye can follow. Some create entire halos of shimmering light that ripple across the water like waves of fire frozen in ice. And yet, the question remains, why these patterns? Scientists still don't fully understand the code of these lights. One theory is simple survival. Glow too much and predators notice. Glow too little and prey slips away. Some jellyfish use complex patterns to make themselves appear larger or to mimic other species, essentially hiding in plain sight. Others might use pulses as signals to their own kind, a secret language in a world where sight is almost useless. Life in the deep is a constant negotiation between energy and risk. Jellyfish bodies are almost entirely water, minimizing energy use. Their gelatinous tissue allows them to drift effortlessly through the water column, conserving precious calories. And yet, within this fragile form lies a mastery of physics and chemistry. Special proteins, enzymes, and photophores produce light without heat, a perfectly efficient glow that never give them away. Or does it? Some species have spiraling lights along their tentacles, hypnotic patterns that slow the movement of their prey. Others have lights in their bells, pulsing like warning signs or invitations. What we've discovered only deepens the mystery. Some species can control the color, intensity, and duration of their glow with incredible precision, as if painting in the darkness. Why they evolved such intricate control remains largely unknown. As we descend further, the midnight zone becomes unrecognizable. Jellyfish here are enormous or astonishingly small. Some drift alone, almost invisible, while others congregate in ghostly swarms that pulse with collective light. Their movements are slow, dreamlike, almost hypnotic. To watch them is to see life in a form utterly alien to our senses. Predators have adapted as well. Some use the jellyfish's light against them, mimicking prey. Others exploit flashes to confuse, isolate, or ambush. This is a world where every shimmer, every flicker is both a tool and a trap. And the jellyfish? They are both hunter and prey, bonter and prey. This raises a larger question. Is the pattern of the glow purely instinctual, or is there a form of intelligence, something like communication or strategy hidden in these cryptic displays? Scientists are only beginning to scratch the surface. Jellyfish have existed for over 500 million years, predating dinosaurs, and yet their glow is a relatively recent evolutionary innovation, a response to an environment of unending darkness and crushing pressure. Their bodies have adapted to be near-perfect conduits for light. Even the shape of their bells and tentacles directs light light in specific ways, maximizing its effect while conserving energy. Some species can generate more than one type of glow simultaneously, creating multicolored patterns that seem choreographed. Others use intermittent flashes to startle or mesmerize prey. Each adaptation is a compromise. Survival demands efficiency, creativity, and subtlety. And still, each jellyfish is an enigma. What drives these patterns? Are they purely functional, or do they hint at a deeper, hidden language of the deep? For now, we can only marvel. Despite decades of research, every discovery seems to reveal another layer of mystery. Scientists can measure the chemical reactions, observe the patterns, even simulate some of the glows, but they cannot fully explain the reason for the designs, the timing, or the orchestration of these displays. Some jellyfish pulse in ways that seem synchronized across hundreds of meters of water. Others react instantly to unseen stimuli, flickering in ways that challenge our understanding of perception. What senses guide these patterns? What triggers the decision to flash now and not later? We do not know. And in a world that humans rarely see, these glowing specters remind us of how much of Earth remains unexplored, untouched, and uncomprehendable. As we slowly ascend, leaving the glowing abyss behind, the jellyfish fade into shadows once more. We return to a world of sunlight, warmth, and familiarity, but the memory of the deep, the hypnotic pulsing, the choreographed lights, the alien forms, lingers. The deep sea is vast, uncharted, and alien. Jellyfish, with their glowing patterns, are both guides and guardians of this mysterious world. They remind us that life adapts in ways that defy imagination, that beauty and horror can coexist, and that the ocean's secrets are infinite. And so we leave them in darkness and light, in mystery and motion, a world where glowing patterns tell stories we may never fully understand. Yet they endure, eternal in the depths, silent and alien, and endlessly mesmerizing.